this week I'm going to be doing a home Q&A. So everything that you guys want to know about the home that we built, I am going to answer. We're Jeremiah, Noelle, Lola, Bram, and baby Posey. We've been building our custom dream home for the past year, and it's finally finished. Be sure to subscribe to follow our story. Okay, so I put a poll on Instagram a while back about any questions that you guys might have about this house that we built, and I have a list here that you guys sent in, and I'm gonna try to get through as many as possible, so let's get right into it. Number one, is your house a custom build? Yes, we designed every aspect of our home. It is 100% custom to us and what we wanted, so yes. When do you do the down payment? We paid ours at signing, so if you guys are ready to like get rocking and rolling, start picking out materials, do all of that stuff, that's when you pay the down payment, because the builder slash designer, if you hire a designer as well, they won't pick out any materials or order anything until they have that down payment. So whenever you guys are ready to start rocking and rolling, that's when you pay it. Okay, next, how to find the right builder. We met with an architect, we met with a builder, and we met with somebody that was a designer, and we met with somebody that was a designer builder team. It all depends on what your budget is and what exactly it is that you're looking for, how much you're willing to do yourself, and how much you want somebody else to do for you. We picked a builder and a designer separately because of cost, timing, all of that good stuff. We went and actually tried to find somebody that did design and building in-house together, but it wasn't the right timing. They actually were booked out like a year in advance before they could even start to plan or design anything. And we wanted to get rocking and rolling right away. So we ended up picking a builder who recommended a designer that was totally separate, but they had worked together before, so it worked out really nice for us. And that is what we did. What is the home building process? If you're looking to build a home, you need to find the lot or the land first. Well, first of all, you're gonna need a real estate agent, and then you're gonna need to find the lot and or the land. And then I would start putting together like a Pinterest board of style and things, figure out exactly what it is that you like and put that together. And then you're gonna start interviewing and meeting with people that are going to make those dreams or that vision become a reality, whether that be builders, designers, architects, what have you. I would highly recommend picking somebody that does both design and building in one place, a one-stop shop. That would be something that I would do differently next time around. It would just be super easy because they're working together and communicating nonstop, which makes it really super nice. Once you do the signing and you submit your down payment, you start picking everything out. You schedule a meeting, pick out all the design, and start picking out materials. And then the step-by-step process, once everything is picked out and you actually break ground, it goes digging, foundation, drilling the well, plumbing, electrical, framing, roofing, interior detail work like cabinetry, flooring, all of that. And then siding and exterior work is the last thing that happens. And then you do your final walkthrough and you close. All right, how long did it take? Designing, architecting, planning our home took about 6 months. And then once we closed on the house, it took 5 months to build from start digging the foundation to moving into the house. When do you close? There's a couple different options for closing on your house. You can wait until the house is done being built, and then you just make minimal interest payments while the house is being built. And then the second option you have is to close at any time throughout the home building process, which is what we chose because interest rates started to go up a little bit and we wanted to lock in at a lower rate. So we closed, and then we were actually making mortgage payments throughout the entirety of our home build, but it was fine with us because we were living in a camper while we were building, so we didn't have like to stack up on rent and a mortgage payment, so it all worked out. How many square feet? It's just over 2,700 square feet. How many beds and baths? We have a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Did you design it yourself? No, we didn't. We actually hired a designer to come in and help us design. I had every single room, entryway, exterior, interior vibes, everything mapped out on Pinterest on boards, and then she took that, went with it, and that's how we came to the design that we currently have. It was super fun. I highly recommend a designer if you can swing it. What kind of siding do you have? We have LP board and batten siding. It is very modern. We were going for like a modern farmhouse vibe, and I think we got that with the board and batten siding. Metal roof or shingles, and why? We would have loved a black metal roof because that's the look that we were going for with the modern farmhouse, but we could not afford it. Metal roofs are super expensive, and we saved almost like $30,000 by going with shingles, and I feel like I really like the way that it turned out just with the shingles. It gives that contrast of the white siding with the black roof. It's very pretty, so we're very happy with how it turned out. What kind of flooring do you have? We have a laminate flooring. It is super durable with kids, especially coming in and out of all of the land that we have. You can see we haven't done any landscaping yet. Everything is still dirt. So dirt is constantly coming in and out of our house, and it's very durable. We're super, super happy with it, and it's like a fraction of the cost of hardwood. So very happy with the laminate floors. What color white is your interior paint color? It is Sherwin-Williams Heron Plum. I don't know. It's in a matte finish. It's a very nice, warm white. I really like it because it's not sterile like you would imagine in like a hospital setting or something like that. It's very warm and cozy. I really like it. Is there anything you wish you would have done differently? So I already mentioned this before. We both, Jeremiah and I, wish that we would have waited for the builder designer team that did it in-house together. We would have loved to do something like that because it did get a little bit frustrating at times to follow up with communication between the builder and the designer. They weren't always communicating, and it was up to us to kind of be a middleman. We didn't really like that. So in-house designer builder team. Additionally, we would have liked to make our front porch a little bit bigger. It's a very nice sized porch, but we'd have liked it to be deeper and maybe even longer. But, you know, to each their own. It is a nice front porch, and we definitely get a lot of use out of it. The next thing that we would have done differently is we would have taken the time to hire more of our own subcontractors. The builder charges 7% just for managing the process, and like every single dollar amount adds up. In hindsight, we would have taken the time to find more of our own subcontractors. That way it would have saved us money, and Jeremiah's really well versed in home building and what it takes to home build. We would have found people like the people that drill the well and our own electrician, stuff like that. So in hindsight, we would have done more of that on our own. Lastly, what we would have done was pick out more of our own appliances and fixtures, stuff like that. Again, that 7% added on to everything that we charge them to find for us. And I feel like now that I'm looking on Amazon and like even Home Depot and Lowe's and places like that, I could have totally found and sourced those types of things on my own, and it would have saved us a pretty penny instead of having somebody else find those for us. Last question. How did you choose and find land? We were looking for land literally across the entire state of Minnesota. The only requirement that I had when looking for a house was I would like to be within 1 hour of a major city. And we got that. It's not like the heart of Minneapolis. We're a few hours away from that, but we are an hour or so away from a bigger city that has things like Walmart, Costco, Target, like shopping centers, Kohl's, what have you. So there's stuff that's within an hour of us, which is really nice. We originally thought that we wanted a fixer-upper, so we didn't even really know that we were going to be doing like a custom build house, buying land and then building. We were just looking for lots of land, and this house came up, or this land came up, and it was actually land that Jeremiah grew up coming to when he was a little boy, and it just totally resonated with him and out of nostalgia. And this terrain is like really unique for Minnesota. We have a marsh, we have ponds, we have like fields, we have hills, which is like crazy in Minnesota because you think Minnesota, you don't think hilly, you think flatland. So we just fell in love with this land once we came to visit it. It was like the day that we came to visit it, we were like, this is it. This is our spot. This is where we're supposed to be. And we put in an offer literally that same day or week, I don't know. I think we visited on a Sunday and we put in an offer on Monday. So it was a God thing for sure, the way that we found this land, and yeah, that's how we found it. Okay, that is all I have as far as questions go. Thank you for being a part of our Q&A. I had meant to do some type of a video series where I showcased each individual room as we designed and furnished it. However, furnishing has kind of come as a back burner. We have not furnished like any part of our house because we are working on all exterior work. So the inside is kind of taken a back seat to everything that we're doing on the outside, especially because we have cows and chickens and things just happening on the outside of our house that's super important to us this summer. So probably over the next year or so, we'll be furnishing the house, and then I'll start showing you guys in videos and giving you an update on each space as we design it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this Q&A, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.